Okay, the title of this is to Lonnie and others who saw my convo with me mum. Um, Someone named shit. Where's that shit at? Lonnie Mac said, "That's how you treat your mother." And obviously, like I was telling Jovina about this, Jovina said obviously she has one of those nice, sweet mothers. Like Jovina, she's got it. Your mother is really nice, very sweet, correct?
Yes, some of us are lucky to have that.
She says some of those you are lucky to have that. What do I have?
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
The exact opposite.
Case in point, my little brother died of cancer. My mom didn't shed one tear. Did you ever see her shed one tear?
I never saw her cry at all.
Exactly. Like I was telling this person, you made that comment without knowing our background. At 3 months of age, she basically abandoned me and took off with my older half brother. Didn't come back for a long time. And I looked most like my dad. My dad was a player. So, I suffered. I did a speech and I talked about, my childhood. My earliest memory was of getting whipped with an extension cord at 3 years of age. And I'm cowering behind a toilet screaming because my skin was wet. And it was flaying my skin. That's the treatment that I share with me mom. So we didn't grow up very close. She's not very demonstrative. But I still go see her. And what do I take her?
I always take her something.
Yeah, I always take her something.
She always wants her coffee from McDonald's or something.
If I do one thing for her, I got to do it forever. Like I started bringing her a cup of coffee. I cannot go unless I bring her coffee. I started bringing her McNuggets. And she has to have those every time. Otherwise, she'll ask. She'll beat me into the ground about it. So, Lonnie, Mac, and you other guys, you guys may have nice, sweet mothers. You may have mothers that when I was sick, what did I do every Sunday while I was sick, and I'm doing that activity that she wants me to do on Sundays, every other Sunday, and vomiting when I do it. I got to drive over there.
Oh, you still have to go over there and do what you're supposed to do for her. Take out the trash and do all that.
Even though I was sick, and my older brother now has cancer, you still got to drive over there. When she can have the next door neighbor do it. So I still drive over there to take out her trash every other week. I'm not going to talk about my family life with people on the internet, but it just kind of irritated me. This Lonnie Mac comes in, not knowing our background, not knowing who she is. And I can see that you guys who had those nice, sweet mothers that cared about your health, that asked you about your health and all that kind of stuff. I didn't have that experience.
Or even a halfway decent mother.
Yeah, even Joni said even a halfway decent mother. I didn't have even that. Okay? So if you thought, damn, he just didn't talk. I actually talked to her. Number one, she's very manipulative. She actually used her worker's phone to call me. So I pick up. That was pretty sneaky. I'm not going to do that in the future.
Well, because she would know that you would think it was an emergency.
Yeah, I thought it was an emergency. That's the only reason why I picked up at all during that call. Because I thought it was an emergency. And I thought, because she would call me if it was an emergency. She has a girl that comes over and cleans her house every day, 6 days a week, and cooks for her. And so that's why that call got, and she's very clever, very manipulative and very clever, very sneaky. And that's why she was using Tanya's fucking phone. She has a house phone. So props to her for that. For tricking me this time. It won't happen again. Because she calls for nothing. And I deal with it on my own time. She'll blow up the phone, leave messages. For some reason she thinks that I can hear a cell phone's message.
5 minutes until you answer.
Yeah. Bless her little heart. But I was mad because she tricked me. That I don't normally talk that cold to her. Actually, I talk very nice to her. But I was mad because she fucking tricked me. She fucking got me by using her worker's phone. I felt like a fool. So normally I talk nicer to her, a lot nicer. In fact, I'm the one in the family that actually talks nice to her. Her and my older brother, they both suffered the same seizures, and they both have that same mentality. They don't feel emotions. My mom does not feel human emotions. Jovina, would you say?
No, that's true. And your brother almost seems worse because she at least knows how to fake it or try it.
Yeah, my mom fakes it. My older brother, he had seizures as a kid also, and he came out of them different. He stopped talking. I talked before he did, and I'm 2 years younger. And it's because the doctor said because they're so intelligent, their brains were active. Now, my mom didn't come out of hers highly intelligent. She came out like borderline, practically, as my dad used to say, borderline retarded. But she can't comprehend things except money. She knows down to the fucking penny how much money she has, how much she spent, how much is in her accounts, which she has a lot of in her accounts.
That's one thing that I'm good at.
You know, people always, say, why don't you like your mama? I when I was, here's an example. You guys heard me talk about the car she now denies giving to my older brother. She actually admitted a couple of times ago we were there that she'd give it to him. But now because she's decided to, have him give that car to her worker because she has trouble getting there, she's now saying that. But what have I ever gotten from my mom?
I can't think of one thing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
She had this old, in Japan, they had these wooden screens that she has up in the top of her garage.
Oh, like a divider.
Yeah, divider. I just go ask her for that, and she said no. So when I bought my own, I never gotten anything from her because I look like my dad. I'm my dad's actual first son, and I was close to my dad. I wouldn't side with her and that family bullshit. Not to tell you guys my family history, but to give you a little rundown. You guys who have good mothers, be grateful. Okay? I can be grateful that my mom wasn't like I read when I was younger. There was a mother in Texas that put her kids in the oven. Now that's insane. That she wasn't. She did make sure that we always had food. The family was fed. She was very good with that. Doing her diligence to make sure your kids have food and clothes. As far as any kind of type of emotional love, you're on your own. Actually, did give my little brother love sometimes. I remember he knew how to get it out of her, I guess. He was the baby.
It.
Yeah, he was more demanding. And Garvin never, he's the way he is.
He's just like her. That's why.
Yeah, he's just like her, yeah. There's something wrong with their brains. I always thought Garvin was Asperger's. That's why. Because he can't look you in the eye and talk like people with Asperger's. They can't look at you. Yeah, he has all the symptoms. Whatever seizures he had as a kid, he's got a super high IQ, but it fucked him up socially. I think shitheads at the door. Anyways, to that Lonnie Mac and other people, I was angry because she tricked me. She played one of her tricks and got me this time. I don't normally answer her calls because, as I said, it's nothing doing nothing. And she always asks, come back as soon as you get this message. Oh, I thought it was there. Okay. Shit like that. And it's stupid shit. So, peace out. I'm not going to do any other calls or any answering questions. All right? I'm going back to my private time.